Hi, everyone. It's Thursday evening. It's Region Weather Meteorologist Matt Wentz. Hope you're enjoying your week so far. It's time for our Region Weather Weekend, which is when we look at the weekend. How easy is that for you, right? We've got a lot going on this weekend. We have obviously trick or treat for some of you on Saturday night, and then Monday, well, we'll count that as a weekend just because it's a little bit different. That's Halloween. And a lot of you have trick or treat, want to know what kind of costume to plan out for the kiddos, whatever that happens to be. We'll plan that out for you on this Thursday evening edition of Region Weather Weekend. And welcome in, everybody. As always, we have to thank our sponsors, Tiger Plumbing, best plumbers in Northwest Indiana. TigerPlumbing.net is the place to find them. We also have Discovery Travel. If you're planning your next trip, don't do it alone. Do it with Discovery Travel. They find you the best rates. Discovery Travel, it's TRVL on Facebook. And we've also got Grieger's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, our family-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership in Northwest Indiana. We want to thank all of them, obviously, for being sponsors and keeping all this information for free. I hope you guys are doing well. We're a little bit late tonight. Sorry about that. Obviously, you see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this looks kind of awkward. I know it's a giant squirrel tail. We had a little segment earlier, and I got to dress up as a squirrel. That's TV. It was wonderful. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So disregard that thing in the background. Hi, Jay. Hi, Diana. Hi, Derek. Derek heard us on X-Rock earlier today. That's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be great, Derek, in terms of the forecast this weekend. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Mary. Appreciate you guys joining us here tonight. We'll make this quick for you. I just want to talk about the weekend so that you guys can plan around kind of the latest model runs and what we have going on here. Good evening, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Diana, you too. Hi, Megan. Thank you very much for spending some time with us here on this Thursday night. We're getting ready for the weekend. We're not quite there. One more day tomorrow, obviously, but we're close enough. All right, so here's what we're dealing with as we go over the next couple days. We've got pretty tranquil weather across the area. Tomorrow, Saturday looks good too. If you're heading, out to pumpkin patches, fall festivals, whatever you happen to be doing. I know we're trying to squeeze out the last couple of days of this. And again, some of you have trick or treat on Saturday night, and everything looks good for that. This area of low pressure that's down towards Texas right now, it's cut off from the main flow of the jet stream, so it's slow moving. It's that same system we're going to be watching moving in here on Sunday. So Sunday's when we start to bring the risk for some rain in here. You can see the modeling bringing perhaps some light showers in here early Sunday. It's really not until later today this low pressure gets here, and it's not that well organized. We're not expecting really heavy rain with this. We could certainly use the rain. The drought monitor is out, a new one today, and almost all of Northwest Indiana is under a moderate drought. I mean, we've been talking about it last couple of weeks is how dry it's been, but it's not just us. It goes all the way back to the West Coast. I mean, there's a lot of the midsection and western half of the country that needs rain. So this isn't really the system to do it. It is for Texas. They're going to get quite a bit. But for us, there's not a lot of moisture left as this moves through. Even still, we are going to get some rain out of this. And again, that arrives on Sunday. So our model goes through Sunday here. I want to pick up that story here with the Euro and go through your Sunday and your Monday, which is Halloween. So here we go. This is Sunday night now. Notice some of the heavier rain down towards the south and the east of us. We'll likely get into some light showers. It'll be this banding that comes up where you get some showers and then you get a break and then you get more showers in here. Again, nothing substantial, but Sunday would be the day that we stand the best chance at rain this weekend as the system moves through. Not a big system by any means. Monday, the bulk of the system kind of gets sheared out. It spreads out a bit. So I mentioned this earlier when the models were dry. What was this, 2 days ago when we were talking? I can't rule out roll out some showers for Halloween. And the models are kind of starting to agree with that. You notice how most of the rain is east. The energy's up here towards Detroit. This is Monday that we're looking at. But notice there's still some lingering rain chances as the system gets kind of drawn out and kind of weakens a little bit. So, I would plan for rain just because rain's worse. You don't want to be unplanned for rain. But I really don't think there's going to be a lot of it around. But we'll likely just have some spotty showers around here. If your kiddos or, grandkids or whatever happens to be or maybe you yourself are trick-or-treating on Halloween night, okay, or you have festivities, whatever that happens to be. I know it's Monday. It's kind of awkward this year. That all moves out, and then we dry out for a while. And then next weekend, I'm still watching some kind of big system that forms out in the west. That's really going to be a pattern changer here out east. How that comes together remains to be seen. We'll have a better idea of that coming up on Region Weather Live, which is on Sunday night. We'll talk more about the long term in terms of that, okay? Last thing I want to show you, let's talk temperatures here. Not bad. We're cooler today. Tomorrow, we're talking temps up near 60 degrees. Some sunshine will be nice. We'll have some high clouds floating through as well with the system. We've already seen those this evening. So not full on sunny. But then Saturday looks great. We're up into the mid 60s on Saturday. It's going to be just a beautiful day. Nice south wind as well. A little bit cooler as those showers come in Sunday. So we're talking near 60. And then Halloween itself not looking bad either. Probably low 60s. And that would be out ahead of a nice warm up. Look at this warm air next week. And that's out ahead of a big system out towards the west. That would likely change things up a bit. But not a bad forecast out ahead of us here as we go through the weekend and into next week as well. And then the changes happen after that. We're still highlighting November 3rd through the 8th. Sometime in there, I've been saying that for 2 weeks now. I think sometime in there is when we get some kind of big frontal boundary in here, and it might change up a little bit, okay? All right, so let's answer your questions for you and then get you on your way here on this Thursday night. I always want to keep these Thursdays short for you because you've got a weekend to plan, and you also have a work day tomorrow. So we need to get you onto that. Hi, Dee. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Megan says Halloween in Chesterton needs to be nice. My son's birthday party. That's awesome. I'm guessing, Megan, his birthday's not on Halloween, but you're celebrating it then. Maybe it is on Halloween because, Monday's not really a typical day to have a Halloween party. Again, it doesn't look terrible. Scattered showers around. I think most of it will be out towards the east, but I would still keep rain in the forecast on Monday. Earlier in the day looks rainier chances than later in the day because that system will be leaving. So there's that. Shar, you're welcome for sure. Let's see. We got 3 inches of rain in Couts. Yeah, Maxwell, we got some really good rain. Chesterton came in over 3 inches of rain. I don't think it ended the drought, no, but something to keep in mind when they issue that drought monitor, they issue it on Thursdays for the whole entire country. That only factors in the rain that we got through Monday. So any Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday rain that you get is not included in that. That being said, we're probably not going to have the update until next week with showing that rain that we got. I think we may be back in the slight category or the dry category, at least locally, but not everyone got that 3 inches of rain. Some spots only got half an inch to an inch. So we'll see where it comes out. We could still use more in our water tables, that's for sure. Megan, you're welcome. It's not he wants to trick or treat with his friends. I totally get that. That makes sense. So we'll see. And then it says Facebook user on here. I don't know who this is, but I see some Nicki Minaj costumes. So I'm going to guess that's Deshaun. Hello, friend. I don't know why it doesn't have your name on here. But anyway, I think you're asking if it's going to rain tomorrow. No, I don't see rain in the forecast tomorrow. There are some showers off towards our west. And that would be this little area right. Oh, boy, what am I doing here? This little area right here out towards Iowa, that's kind of fading as it heads into our high pressure. We've got a really strong high pressure over Michigan right now. So that's kind of eroding some of this activity out towards our west. It's bringing us clouds. We're going to have some clouds as that area of energy floats through, but I don't see any rain out of that. Most of it should evaporate before it hits the ground. It's really not until we get into Sunday that we see some of that come on in. Hi, Phoebe. Thanks for joining us. Howdy to you. Dorothy, long time no see. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. Tim asks a good question. Any winds associated with the rain coming in Sunday morning? Not a lot. I don't know, Deshaun, why it's not showing you. But anyway, Tim's asking about the winds coming in Sunday morning. I don't see a lot of wind with this system, no. Let's go back to the modeling here. That's not something you want to see. Let's see. We're going to go to surface and wind. The system's really not a strong low pressure. Typically, we have to have a really strong low pressure to produce strong winds. And all that is an area of low pressure in the atmosphere where literally the air is rising and all the air has to come in and fill that void. So the stronger the low, the faster the air is rising, the more wind that has to come in. And because this isn't a strong low pressure, there's not a ton of wind with it. So here's your wind forecast. This is Saturday now. You notice light winds on Saturday. We weren't expecting anything. And then you see the winds down to the south. There's some gusts of 30 down in Tennessee. That's the windiest part of that storm system. I don't see that getting in here. We might have maybe 15 to 20 mile per hour winds at most, and that would come in Sunday night. I really don't see that, though. I think that would be at the high end of things, probably 5 to 15ers with this system as it comes in. Mark has a rock. That's great. Rocks can tell you the weather. I don't know if you've seen that post going around. D asks, first snow, dare I ask? D, I continue to think it's going to fall sometime between November 3rd and November 8th. With whatever storm system that is that comes in, it's still out in fantasy land. The models don't have a good handle on it. They shouldn't yet because it's too far away. But I tend to think we're going to get some kind of snow in there, whether it be lake effect or system snow. That remains to be seen. And whether we get that snow, it remains to be seen. But I just have a hunch it's going to be around that time frame with that change. And who knows how long that change is going to stick around. And things could change with that change too. So that's what's exciting about the weather is 10 days plus. We really don't have much of an idea. We can see trends and stuff like that. Like I've picked up on the storm system about a week ago, but sometimes you look at them and they change for sure. So Kathy says, what? All right. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Mark, you're referencing Charlie Brown. I thought you were talking about that viral post about the rock. It says a rock tells you the forecast. If it's wet, it's raining. If it's gone, it's windy. It's awesome. All right. Well, we'll let you guys go on this Thursday evening. Next time we'll see you face to face will be on Sunday for our Region Weather Live. But we'll have some updates between then. And obviously, we're on our radio stations around Northwest Indiana, which many of you are listening to. I love that. So I appreciate that. And we're thankful for you every single day. So enjoy your Friday. You made it to Friday. You earned it. And enjoy the weekend as well. Again, not a bad weekend. We'll watch for the rain chances to increase on Sunday. And then Halloween itself, we're going to be dealing with just a couple showers around here. But overall, I would say more hours are going to be dry on Halloween than wet. So there's that. Okay. All right. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Wonderful evening. Day's over.